Oh my gosh. This is just very dramatic. And like rightfully so. Imagine being on your wedding day and you catch your wife with the best man. I'm just curious as to why she's playing the victim. Why is she throwing a tantrum and crying and screaming? Like, I understand you're upset that you got caught and now you have to deal with the consequences of your actions, which freaking sucks for sure. Because I'm sure you loved him to some capacity. But you also cheated. So I don't feel that bad.
At the party, you know, the drinks were flowing, we're having a great time, and I noticed she was missing. So I went around looking for her, and I actually walked in on Cynthia with another man and another woman. But it wasn't just any man and woman, it was actually my best man and her maid of honor.
So I imagine you were shocked.
Completely.
I went with my best friend to the hot tub at the hotel, and like, it got a little bit crazy. We started making out. His best man, his best friend, came in, and I probably should have like not let that happen. But it was just like it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just a silly like drunken like being silly in a hot tub. He showed up and went completely crazy. I apologize. I don't think it was something to call a wedding off over.
Oh my God, oh my gosh, I can't. The fact that this woman is even trying to defend herself right now is laughable. I probably should, probably, I don't know, you're getting married, probably. Oh, this is too much, y'all. This has me hyped. What's happening? Why are we clapping? Oh. What?
And the other night.
Oh.
Get out.
Oh my God, I missed what was exactly said. Hold on. Oh, this is what you left my house for this morning and the other night. Wow. Holy smokes, we have some savage freaking people. That's crazy. Imagine showing up to someone's wedding day and doing that. I mean, imagine also being engaged and then cheating. I can't. Whew, the night before your wedding, you freaking cheat. I'm not getting married, screw it. Nope, nope, no sir. Y'all ruined love for me. Today is ruining everything. I'm gonna just text my boyfriend all pissed off after this being like, ooh, I hate men. Anyways, I'm kidding. And females cheat too. What is up, guys? Welcome back. I am Sassy, and we're checking out some cheaters who got caught cheating on their wedding day. Their wedding day. Weddings mean nothing, apparently, and so do marriage. Check the statistics. I'm kidding. I always get comments being like, I've been married for 45 years. I'm so happy. So it's just a joke. I love love, and I hate cheaters. So I'm kidding. Bride caught kissing her ex-lover during the wedding. During the wedding? Oh, look at her chasing him down the damn street. Oh, whew. How do you even ask for forgiveness after that though? Like, I genuinely, it's like, I don't even think it's fair that they ask for forgiveness, because I don't think you should be forgiven, to be honest. That's my opinion, and you can have your own opinion about it. I'm just wondering how it happened during the wedding, because like, how do you have the time? During the wedding, isn't everyone there to see you, like, and have all eyes on you? What do you mean you kissed a lover? When did you have time?
Most cheating spouses wait till they need to scratch that 7-year itch. But some infidelity can occur even before the wedding cake has been cut.
Husband. That's not gonna be your husband.
This? A bride and groom who just can't wait for their honeymoon to begin?
Grabbing his butt. Oh my God.
That's the bride, all right. But the guy she's with is the best man.
Oh!
This shocking footage was captured by a surveillance camera on the ground floor
Children, look away.
During a wedding reception.
Look away, children.
Now comes the groom looking for his lovely bride.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Here comes the bride.
Oh, you're gonna get
And there goes the best man. And the groom, he doesn't suspect a thing.
I can't believe what I've just witnessed. I have just witnessed a sin, y'all. Oh, I feel like I should pray on everyone's behalf. You can't tell me she didn't get caught. Like, how did he not see that? That was right there. She came off, her veil was off, she was all ruffled and like bothered. Oh, wow. My mom paid 15,000 pounds for my dream wedding. Then had a baby with my husband 9 months later. Daughter 34 tells how she can never forgive mother 53 after ultimate betrayal and heartbreak at seeing her marry ex 35. What? So that is like saying my mother pays for my wedding and then has a baby with my husband 9 months later, and then they end up getting married. Oh wow, y'all, I don't even know how I would handle that situation. I was at a wedding reception where the bride suddenly disappeared. After half an hour or so, groom and his friends started looking for her and found her having intimate relations with one of the guests in the rooms above the reception. Groom left angrily. Bride and her family couldn't bear the embarrassment and left as well. Groom's dad invited the rest of the guests to stay since all the food and drinks were paid for. He was actually not upset about the whole thing because he didn't like the bride at all. Okay then. Lucky for dad. That sucks for the groom though. Like, can you imagine? Found her having, you know, above the reception in a room. I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Not like, it's almost bad to be like, you couldn't have just waited till after the wedding, but it's like, you couldn't have just been loyal or single. You pick. You can do whatever you want when you're single. This is like the opposite of the question. Wait, what? But my dad was the pastor at a wedding where the groom was found hooking up with a bridesmaid during the reception who was also his first cousin. The whole thing erupted into a big ordeal and the bride left, but they did not annul. I'm saying that weird. Annul the wedding. I learned that word in Friends. Eventually had a mental breakdown several years later and was institutionalized after getting picked up on the street completely naked, claiming she was Jesus. She lost her kids and they were adopted by her sister who were friends of ours. Okay, there's a lot happening here, okay? What is this story? Is this even real? Okay, so that whole cousin thing is enough for me to go, eh. And then this whole mental breakdown thing, that just seems more serious. Like they obviously have mental issues, so I don't want to laugh at that part. I think we should just move on. This is crazy. My mom's cousin gets knocked up and they decide to get married. My family attends the church ceremony. Everything is fine and dandy. A storm hits and we can't go to the reception, so my parents visit the next day to hand them the present and discover the wedding is off. Why? The groom found out the baby wasn't his. Oh. Can you imagine that's how you found out that you were cheated on? Like, being cheated on is bad enough. Finding out that you've been cheated on is also bad enough, but finding out because your person is pregnant and then you find out that that baby that you're probably in love with and think is yours is not actually yours. So then not only are you losing that baby, like technically by blood, but you're also losing your partner who cheated on you. And two of my friends got married. The groom cheated on his bride quite often, including the night before the wedding. An anonymous text was sent out and spilled the beans to the bride. A fight ensued, but the wedding continued as planned. There's your first mistake. Also, the girl that did the bride's makeup for the wedding, well, that was the girl who had been sleeping with the groom. I have never witnessed a more awkward situation in my life. Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but that bride kind of did that situation to herself after finding out. She didn't deserve the cheating by any means. I mean, I don't know them, but if you choose to forgive him for doing the most unloyal and unfaithful act of love, then you kind of just, like, I don't know what you expect. I don't know how you forgave him. Like in a night, like, ah, okay, let's just get married anyways. I worked at a historic house that was used as a wedding and party venue. It was very early 1800s. 2 floors and upstairs was the bride's ready room. It was one of those picturesque TV looking venues. I learned 2 things. 1, there seemed to be a lot of women who want to get effed in their wedding dress by someone other than the groom just before the wedding. And 2, 200-year-old buildings have incredibly thin walls. The tea. Did you tell anyone? Did you expose them, or did you say like, nope, none of my business? I didn't hear or see anything. Y'all enjoy your engagement, enjoy your happy marriage. Ooh, what do you do if you caught that situation? Do you tell them? Because they deserve to know. But at the same time, it's like, do you really want to get involved in that? Maybe not. This was around 2009 on the second day of the wedding. What, there's two days of weddings? The bride went swimming in the ocean. It took place in Tenerife. She swam out too far and was basically lost at sea for 9 hours or so. She eventually found her way back, but was in bad shape. Everyone was panicked the whole day and thought she drowned. By the time she got back, she wished she had. Her husband found her phone and read a bunch of messages, supposedly from her aunt. But it was clear from the sexy content, it wasn't her aunt at all. She'd been having an affair with the best man for apparently years. They got an annulment shortly after, $60,000 down the drain. One of the most opulent weddings I've ever been to. Okay, so was she actually lost at sea though? Or did she swim too far, get picked up by a boat, and then go have an affair with the best man? The whole lost at sea part's a little bit confusing for me. Because where was she for 9 hours? I have questions. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here, but today's Sassy shout out goes to Caitlin. They said, best thing today, comfy new bed and watching Sassy. I hope I said your name right. Our editor's name is Caitlin, so shout out to Caitlin's. Enjoy your new comfy bed and my videos. Stay classy, guys, and stay sassy. Bye. And stay loyal. Damn. If you're going to plan a bachelorette party in whatever, you can expect things to get a little bit wild. And they definitely did for one former bride-to-be named Emma, who decided it would be a stellar idea to make out with a total stranger. Unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, maybe fortunately, this blunder was captured by an onlooker who then posted the photo on Twitter. When the story went viral, the ex-groom-to-be Pablo caught wind of the situation and called off the wedding. While Pablo must have been heartbroken, at least he was able to find out the truth before he said, I do. Right? We got the picture. Oh no, that's brutal. Like literally, there's the picture on Twitter. Husband sees it. You just threw away your entire future and your entire relationship for a bachelorette party. This bride admitted to questioning her sexuality on her wedding day, writing, I slept with my maid of honor before my wedding yesterday. It was amazing. It's okay to question your sexuality. By all means, everyone has a right. However, to do that on your wedding day and to do that while you're in a relationship, probably not the best. Not very fair. You know, be single, explore, do whatever you want, you know? I totally get it. Do your thing, but not when you're engaged and not on your freaking wedding day. Lori, yes, it happens all the time, but on this occasion, the guy still married the girl after she spent a whole night with his best friend in her apartment. They married, she was pregnant with his best friend's son. Top it all off, this guy adopts the baby boy as his own. Now that's what we call real love. What on earth? Y'all, I couldn't even keep up. The guy still married the girl after she slept with his best friend and got pregnant from the best friend, had a son, and then her husband, who stayed, adopted the son. Y'all are way too forgiving. I mean, maybe I'm just a cold-hearted son of a gun, but like, that just seems a little too forgiving.
And then we went to the reception. And at the reception, everybody started doing speeches. And then the groom stood up and said to everyone, we're gonna play a game. So he said, asked everyone to stand up. So everyone stood up. Everybody was kind of giggling. And then he asked everyone to flip over their plate. And if there's a red dot at the bottom of their plate, please stay standing. So everyone did it, and it kind of filtered out. And then there was 8 guys left standing. And he said, ladies and gentlemen, can you all please look at the 8 gentlemen left standing? They have slept with my wife since we've been engaged. I am now going for an annulment. And he walked straight out of the room.
Oh my gosh. 8? I thought it was gonna be possibly like one man. And why are all 8 of them at the wedding? That means that they were close with them, like in some vicinity, like friends or friends of friends and stuff. 8? Girl, just be frickin' single at that point. I don't get it, y'all. I'll never understand why people who want to sleep around just don't stay single.
How you guys doing? Nina, what's going on here? Tell me what's going on. Who's this guy? That's not your husband, right? No. You don't look like a husband to me. I don't blame you. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm James. I was the best man. This is Nina. This is my best friend's wife. So are you the bartender? Okay.
Oh!
Excellent. Well, you guys have a good night.
Thank you.
Good night.
I can't believe what we've just witnessed here today, you guys. The bartender at your wedding? Oh my God. There's no recovering from that. And she was acting all like tough. I was like, yeah, James, it's exactly what it looks like. You get it. It's like, girl, you should be apologizing and you should be begging that best man not to blow your freaking cover and let you tell your husband. Like, oh no, she just chose sass instead. That's one time you shouldn't be sassy. All right, a tweet. Y'all, I've been having the most ridiculous 24 hours. Friends want to keep the drama off Twitter, but it is okay with me saying this. She caught her fiance in bed with one of her bridesmaids last night. They were supposed to be getting married today. It was going to be a low-key backyard wedding. We're still doing the potluck and party. He's not welcome, locks changed, etc. Shame on the bridesmaid too, y'all. Of course, we're gonna hate on the groom because he's the cheater, but like the bridesmaid, where is your loyalty? No wonder people have trust issues, y'all. I don't blame them. Aww. Aww. Oh. Oh. How fun. Let's like applaud her for the comeback she made. With someone for 6 years and 90 days before you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with that person, you find out they're cheating? Like, are you kidding? That could have destroyed someone, but no, she chose happiness and she freaking rose up to the occasion, traveled, became her best self, met new people. She has a successful podcast. Round of applause. That's some inspiration for anyone going through a heartbreak right now, y'all. No, we're not crying. You're allowed to heal. Take your time. It's all good, but it's gonna get better. The day before the wedding, I'm gonna start.
This is a story about a girl named Lucky.
The day before your wedding? That's a gorgeous dress. I love the simplicity. Hate to say that finding out was just a blessing in disguise, you know? Better to find out the day before or the day of, before you say I do, because you deserve better and you ain't spending the rest of your life with someone who will do that. My ex-husband cheated on me at his bachelor party the night before our moderately expensive wedding. I didn't know it at the time. He called me after, completely drunk on tequila, saying he wasn't sure he wanted to get married and realized he wanted to have more fun and freedom. Of course, I was mad as I laid in bed with my best friend that night. All my girlfriends stayed in the house. She admitted that he had hit on her a couple of years earlier. I thought of calling off the wedding, but was worried about the money spent, being judged, embarrassing my family. Why do I feel like I've read this one? I mean, a lot of them are very similar, but was this in part 1 maybe? Or a different video? Y'all, this story sounds way too familiar, or, you know, I'm just so used to seeing all these cheating wedding day stories, but that's so sickening. Like, honestly, it makes me nauseous. Like, I can't imagine receiving that call. I don't know if I want to get married. I want freedom. I cheated on you. Oh, cool. Freaking cool. I knew a girl who at her own effing wedding cheated on her husband. Her and her gay best friend, who turns out was not gay, were getting it on in the dressing room when she was putting on her dress. One of the groomsmen walked in and saw it happening. She had no idea he saw. He went right to my friend and told him, had the picture on his phone. She's got nice. Anyways, he stood her up at the altar. She freaked out. Her whole family freaked out. And my man says the adult time sucked, sorry, and walked off into the sunset. He grew blank the next day and never let a woman ruin his life ever again. The storyteller of this story really gets 10 out of 10. That was pretty funny. I really felt like I was there, to be honest. Terrible. Terrible. I can't even believe that the best friend faked being gay just to get with her. Cheated right before wedding. It's been a year and I'm not over it. Oh, my heart. I'm not sure why I'm posting. Maybe for advice. Oh, my heart. Okay. I've been married for a year. I've been married for a year and some months now. A month before our wedding, my husband went to a glory hole. I came home one night and found him crying in the bathroom. He told me immediately and said he would understand if I left. At first, I thought he was joking or that it was some kind of test, but it wasn't. Oh, you still stayed? I don't know. I feel like I'm the wrong person to ask because for me, because I was cheated on, I personally could never forgive a cheater. Like I just could not heal from that and I could not trust them, and my insecurities would really not allow me to trust that person again. So not even that one's a cheater, always a cheater. It would be more so I just couldn't forgive a cheater. However, I've seen people write in comments on this channel saying that their spouse cheated and it made their marriage stronger and they got through it. So I'm the wrong person to ask, but for me, I just feel like you deserve better. All right, guys. Well, today's sassy shout out is going to Linda Hendricks. They said, Joss, you're hilarious. Your eyes almost look green. I think they're hazel like mine. I needed a good laugh today. Thanks. Love ya. I'm so happy you laughed. Yes, my eyes are actually hazel. Depending on the lighting, they're sometimes like yellowy orange, then they're brown. There's like probably little bits of green, but they're not green eyes. Okay, why do they look green? Oh, wow, that's really close. It looks like there's a lot of green. I think because of this lighting and stuff, but they're not green, I promise. There's a lot of brown, yellow, orange. They're just hazel. All right, y'all, stay loyal out there, you know? Stay loyal, be happy, be sassy. I'm out of here. See ya.
Estoy esperando un hijo, ¿ya? Acá tengo, miren, la prueba de embarazo, mi amor. Acá tengo las pruebas de que no son 4 meses, sino 6 meses de gestación. Hija, ¿qué es esto? ¿De qué está hablando tu esposo? Explícame, por favor.
Oh, this is very uncomfortable. I'm trying to make sense of this. So the pregnancy test results reveal how pregnant she is. So I'm assuming he's proving that she's cheating on him because of the pregnancy test results, like the timing. You're not really 4 months pregnant, but in fact 6 months. Yeah, so the timing of her pregnancy must be what is revealing that she cheated. Ugh. Found out my husband has been cheating 2 days before postponed wedding party. It was postponed due to COVID. I am totally heartbroken. He had no intention of me ever finding out. I discovered on his laptop hotel bookings, Airbnb stay, birthday card, gifts, everything. Turns out he met this girl at work who's in an open marriage, and they had a connection from a drunken kiss to a full-blown affair. They would meet up 2 to 3 times a month, text all the time. Oh, skimming through. When I confronted him, he initially denied it. It took him hours to admit what he had done. That's so sad. Like to think that you were about to marry this person. Like this person was going to be your person for the rest of your life. And they were having this ongoing, constant relationship with somebody else. Like living a double life. I never understood how people do that. Like you're literally living a double life. Like wouldn't you get confused with all the lies and how to keep up with it? We were together for 3 years and engaged for 1.5. She told me she wanted a break, moved out, and later canceled the wedding. I just found out that during this break, which so far has lasted 3 weeks, she hooked up with her first love and told him that she loved him. The last thing she told him was that she was waiting on him to make a decision on whether he wanted to date her or not. I told her that she needs to deal with that relationship, and if she's still interested in me, to contact me and we'll talk. Honestly? Like, poor guy. You can see he's like, if I should wait for her, how long should I give her? Feeling oh, my heart.
No.
You should not wait for her. Nope, you guys were engaged. You were together. You were going to spend the rest of your life with her. If she still doesn't know what she wants, then let her figure that out and you move on with your life and find someone who knows that they want to be with you. She admitted to cheating, wedding 2 months out. Oh my God. I'm 28 male. She's 28 female. We've been acquaintances for 10 years, dating for 4, engaged for 2, finally living together about 6 months ago. It's been rough since then. Oh, that should be the fun part. She told me the other day she'd been having an infrequent but ongoing affair with her friend's boyfriend. Oh my God. It was supposedly 3 times total. The first was the friend's idea. Oh my God. My first reaction was hold her and tell her everything would be all right. What the heck? But it really hit me a day later, and I don't think that's the case. I don't want to give up on this relationship, but I can't go forward with the wedding as planned. Oh my God. Here's the thing. Let me hear the thing. In all my previous relationships, I've been a serial cheater. Oh, I don't want to be a hypocrite, but it was difficult when I was 22. I've long believed those days were behind me. Still, I can't help but think it could just as easily have been me or it's karma. Okay. I had a lot of sympathy until I found out that you were a cheater in your past, but it does seem like you've learned and you were committed to this person. So different situations, I guess. I don't think you should feel bad for her. I think those were choices she made and she should have to live with the consequences the same way you had to back in your cheating days, you know? The groom from a wedding I attended last week admitted to his bride that he no longer loved her. It came out that he had been cheating on her for a little over a month. Reddit. What is the absolute craziest thing you've ever heard done in a relationship? I don't even think I need to read the response because that story in itself was enough for me. The groom at a wedding admitted to his bride on the wedding day that he didn't love her and that he'd been cheating on her for over a month. Bro, you waited till the wedding to tell her this? My heart and my head hurt. This shocking confession, so dramatic, was even more controversial than the rest. I quote, I was not expecting that. I had sex with the priest before my wedding. You are not going to heaven. You better hope that priest helps you rebuke your friggin' sins, cause you going straight to hell. One ticket to hell, please, because this person has no chance at the gates of heaven. The priest. Out of everyone, the freaking priest. I'll be damned. That priest is also not going to heaven, and I don't know why he's out here being a priest trying to preach the godly ways. That just takes the cake. The last confession is truly shocking. I quote, I lost my virginity on my wedding night, not to my husband, but to the limo driver. So where was your husband though? It's your wedding night. You spend your wedding night with your husband. Where was the time to sleep with the limo driver? And why would you want to sleep with the limo driver for the first time and not your husband?
So basically this bride, the night before her wedding, she's in the hotel room with her bridesmaids chilling out. She gets a text that says, I wouldn't marry him, would you? From a random number, has all these screenshots with her fiance's number on there, texting another girl who's not her. So the wedding goes on, she gets to the altar, and she turns to the crowd and says, there will be no wedding today, guys. Reads all of these graphic messages out loud in front of both of their families. The families are horrified.
Well, that is one way to go out and expose them. And you know what? I would do the same thing. I know for a fact my dramatic, you ain't wasting my wedding. I'm gonna keep my wedding day, you know? We're all here. It's happening. I got my dress. I look good. You know I'm about to expose him, let everyone know the truth, and then I'm gonna get drunk at the bar and dance the night away, and then I'll probably trash the wedding dress at the end. Tried to make it work, but learned it wasn't worth it. This is so sad. Y'all better hug your loved ones extra tight today. He started cheating on me the day after he proposed. Solid. And I found out 6 months later when the girl gained a conscience. She knew he was engaged. I tried to make it work. He went to therapy to try and save our relationship, but after 8 months of no improvement and him putting anyone and anything before me, I grew a backbone and left while he was away on a boys' weekend. That he didn't tell me about until his plane landed. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of red flags here. There's a lot of red flags. I'm just happy that you decided to move on because you deserve better. The man who didn't regret cheating. Not me, but my mom, before she married my dad, was engaged to her boyfriend of 7 years. 2 weeks before the wedding, the guy cheated on her while drunk, and when she found out, she was upset, but she did forgive him. No, mom. However, the night before the wedding, he told her that he didn't regret cheating on her because he had just been trying to live his life before he was bound to marriage. She broke it off right then and there. Okay, well, mom, I'm glad you figured it out because you shouldn't have been so forgiving the first time, but I understand. Okay, some people just really want to try and make it work, whatever. Your business, not mine. But like the blatant disrespect, like, oh, I just wanted to sleep with someone else before I'm bound in marriage. It's like, bruh, probably shouldn't be getting married if that's how you view it. There's a note here, and you need to know what's happening. It says, the bride discovered the groom is gay when his boyfriend crashed the wedding. Girl, I won't even be chasing after him. No, ma'am, it doesn't matter who your husband is cheating with, male, female, what, it does not matter. That is not the point. Why are you chasing after a cheater? That's what I want to know. And you wouldn't have found out had this boyfriend not pulled up on your wedding day. The emotional affair that might have been more. My ex-fiance had an emotional affair with a friend. She told him about her sexual preferences and he was slapping her booty right in front of me more than once. They thought it was okay to go on vacation together alone for a week. and she was manipulating him, which he thought was, what? Okay. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when people have close friends. I'm always one to say your spouse is allowed to have friends of the opposite sex. However, this stuff, crossing those boundaries. What the heck? You ain't touching you're not touching someone's booty. You're not going alone on vacation without, is this a freaking honeymoon? What? What on earth is happening? I am so uncomfortable. Who is this? I'm like, why are there two brides? So this person, I'm assuming, is like an ex-girlfriend or the person he might have been cheating with. And she showed up on his wedding day in a wedding dress. Just when you think you've seen it all, bam, more crazy happens. All right, y'all, today's Sassy shout out is going to Beth O'Breiter. They said, do you live in Canada? Would you say y'all like you're from the American South? So I'm confused. Okay, I am Canadian, yes, but I just said y'all, didn't I? I always say y'all. You can still live in Canada and be Canadian and say y'all. On that note, if you want to be the next Sassy shout out, write some smack in the comments down below. I'm out of here. Stay loyal out there, stay classy, and stay sassy. Bye. All right, this is cheaters caught kissing on their wedding day. 1, 3, 2, 1. I thought I had a burp. Okay, there's 2 8s, so just go in order. This is 7, technically. Have I been cheated on? I don't know, can you tell? For creating the worst, unfaithful, and unloyal, what am I trying to say? Let me throw up. Oh my God, I might throw up. I don't know what's wrong with me today. 2, oh boy. That's very long. That's very long. Oh, we got some freaking videos too. I didn't plan for this, but we're gonna get through it. We're checking out some more cheaters who got caught. That's a tongue twister. I need headphones, apparently. So hold on, because I wasn't aware. Dun 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 dun. Connected. Wow, I'll be shocked if that actually connected that quick. Oh, it did. Miracle. Cheaters caught kissing on their wedding day. Part 3. I sound very excited for people who are being cheated on. It's not exciting whatsoever, but I'm excited for the video because it is some serious tea. My hair just got progressively messier in this video. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's the sweater making it frizzy. Ah, nope. Down more. See, this, y'all, you can take 30 seconds into my life of what I deal with myself. This is just, collar's very annoying. You know, and it's, okay, forget it, who cares? Have you even subscribed to the channel yet? Don't be a fake fan, hit that subscribe button. You know you want to.